I know there's still so much more to do, and that for many people it's hard to think about the future when you spend all of your time fighting to get through the week. So I want to be clear, until you can look forward and believe in the promise and the prosperity of Britain again, then this government will fight for you. A fight for change that will define this year, next year, and indeed every waking hour of this government. We have a clear plan for change. 1.5 million new homes, restoring the dream of home ownership. Children starting school ready to learn. A more secure energy system. Waiting lists cut dramatically. Immigration reduced. Neighbourhood police tackling antisocial behaviour in every community. And more cash in your pocket wherever you live. I know that.
Okay, Shalom. First and foremost, I give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh. Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. These are the names that we call upon in hope of salvation, right? The Wadi Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, and honors to the elders that have taught me this truth. Shalom to the remnant, the elect. And I want to get straight into this, as we just heard. Keir Starmer, his first speech of the year, says year of change, right? Which we know ultimately there is a year of change, but not to benefit these heathens, right? What they have to do, these government officials, these people in high places, these presidents and the governing bodies of certain countries, they know the people are getting more and more stressed out as we come closer to the end, right? The transition of, the kingdom, the translation of one kingdom from one people given to another. So these speeches ultimately are to boost morale. These speeches are ultimately to boost morale of the people, because the people are getting more and more stressed out. So he's, a lot of more false promises to the people to keep them from pretty much uproaring, because if they don't put out stuff like this, the people are going to grow more and more impatient with these governing bodies. So to keep them on their side, they have to give them all these false promises. We know that this place is going to wax worse and worse, as we can clearly see by measuring the time. I want to grab in Proverbs. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find this. Proverbs 14 and verse 15. It says, "The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going." So as us moving, as we're meant to be, moving circumspectly, wise, not as fools, we don't believe nothing these heathen tell us, right? It says, "Never trust thy enemy." Let me grab that. So the simple believe every word. So it's going to be the simple, unbelieving man, woman, and child that are going to believe these lame speeches, these empty promises that are coming from these leaders, right? These so-called leaders. Sirach 12 and verse 10, it says, never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusteth so of his wickedness. So these heathens make, they're the cause and the cure, in their mind. So they cause these problems, and then they say they're going to cure it for you, which ultimately is just a part of their crafty counsel. So we can never trust these people that are in authority right now, because as it says in Proverbs, once again, Proverbs 29 and 2, it says, "When the righteous in authority, the people rejoice. When the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn." So no matter how they want to put it, as long as the wicked are in authority, the people are going to continue to mourn. This is why righteousness has to be ushered in, and the kingdom must be translated from one people to another. It says, "When the wicked are multiplied, transgressions increaseth, but the righteous shall see their fall." That's verse 16 of Proverbs 29. So yeah, the wicked are multiplied right now. The Satan is come down with great wrath, and he is devouring, and the heart of many are waxing cold, right? So the Heavenly Father needs to come and purify this place. Not only that, let me see if I can grab this article real quick. This is just a quick one, just on the latest events over here in the UK. Obviously, you had the 2025 New Year's fireworks display, but there was weather warnings issued. It says UK weather live, snow, wind, and rain warnings on New Year's Day, as more than 170 flood warnings are issued. Now, over here in the UK, right, we don't have the right means to be able to secure certain floods. Like even the other day, I couldn't even get through a certain place because the whole road was flooded, right? So we can't sustain these floods when they come. It's not built, these places weren't built to sustain the certain floods that the Heavenly Father is putting upon this earth right now, due to his wrath, right? Due to his righteous anger, his indignation upon the earth for the disobedience. So a lot of people are going to get caught up in these floods, right? A lot of people. So there's a red warning today. There's a red warning today on the weather, right? So let me read this. The New Year is being celebrated across the world, including in London, where the fireworks went ahead despite bad weather, forcing cancellations of events across the UK. But Britain is now waking up to 4 weather warnings in New Year's Day, which will see much of the UK battered by strong winds, rains, and in some areas snow. So a lot of people going to perish even today. Adon Ratazar, the wicked, are going to be battered by strong winds, rains, and in some areas snow. So Heavenly Father has started the year with wrath, man. And let me grab this in Wisdom of Solomon, the 16th chapter, right? And I'll leave it there. So it's beautiful to see judgment going out straight away. 2025 judgment is going straight out, right? So this is Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 16. It says, "For the ungodly that denied to know thee were scourged by the strength of thine arm with strange rains," right? These are the strange rains, hails, right? Gale force winds, right? And we've seen this more and more in the last few years. The earthquakes, right? It speaks of this in the scriptures. What's that? Matthew, the 24th chapter, right? It talks about these strange rains and these earthquakes in diverse places, right? This is how we know the Heavenly Father is showing his face upon the earth. So it says, "For the ungodly that denied to know thee were scourged by the strength of thine arm with strange rains, hails, and showers." And this is what is being warned across the UK, is these strange rains, hails, and showers, and the snow, where they were persecuted that they could not avoid. You can't avoid the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, right? And through the fire were they consumed. And ultimately, we're hastening and, we're praying that the Heavenly Father has these world leaders push that button and that nuclear war start. I believe, who is it? Iran is going for meetings. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Where did I see it? Let's see if I can see it on X real quick. It talks about Iran going for nuclear talks. You see that? There's nothing but judgment. I can read some of this. I did want to talk about, Iran's going into meetings, talking a nuclear meeting. I forgot exactly who it was with. But look, breaking, this is just all recent, right? New Year's car crash, multiple reported dead after vehicle plowed into crowd on Bourbon Street in New Orleans. Yep, at least 10 dead, 30 injured. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to find... Yeah, look, it's looking real bad for that. Judgment. It looks like the truck did plow through everyone. Judgment, judgment, judgment. So yeah, hey, that's pretty much nothing but judgments going out. So Adonai Ratazar, the Heavenly Father, continues daily to send out heavy judgment upon this earth that we may be delivered. Hey, brothers and sisters, man, stay in the spirit. It's heavy judgment going out. So on that note, I'll say shalom.